I have here Stephanie Sullivan, Communications and Media Relations Manager for Food Bank of the Heartland. They have one of my favorite events coming up in a week or two. Stephanie, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me, Andy. We so appreciate it.
Well, and what I'm talking about is this celebrity chef event. And okay, how many years?
This is the 21st annual event.
Okay. And that's hard to believe, but I've been doing this for 30 years. So I know this event, it started, and you've had some pretty amazing chefs.
We have, yeah.
So do you want to say a few?
Yeah, over the years, we've had the likes of Curtis Stone, Alton Brown, we've had Kat Cora, we've had Carla Hall. So we have had some huge names, and we cannot wait for this year's event. We have award-winning chef Blaze, and I think a lot of people may recognize that name. He was the winner of Bravo TV's Top Chef All-Stars. He's a James Beard nominated chef, cookbook author. He is a restaurant owner, and he's currently, you can find him on the new Fox cooking competition, Next Level Chef. He's a co-star on that show with Gordon Ramsay.
I watched that for the first time, just not even knowing that he was on that. And when I saw that he was the chef coming up, and again, being in the Top Chef, and I think he came in second, and he probably wouldn't not want me to say that for the Top Chef and Top Chef Masters. I mean, he's amazing. So again, one of somebody that comes out to the food bank for the Heartland and helping raise funds for our community. Gosh, it's so important. And let's talk a little bit about the food bank for the Heartland. And, what do you do? Who do you support? Who do you serve?
Yeah, we serve 93 counties across Nebraska and Western Iowa. Mm-hmm. We are one of the largest food banks in the region, serving that 2-state service area. And we have programs dedicated to eliminating hunger. That's our overall goal. Yeah. And we are providing, in fiscal year 2021, we provided 37 million meals to children, families, veterans, seniors struggling with food insecurity. And that 37 million meals, it's mind-boggling. And it was actually 9 million more than the previous year. And we did not expect to see numbers like that until 2028. So yeah, it's wild. The need is so critical. I think there's a misconception that because the pandemic is improving, the need is no longer there. And that could not be further from the truth. We have not seen a hunger crisis like this in our 40-year history.
And again, that's why, first of all, this event is so important because you are raising funds. We will talk before we end about how people can give all year round. But let's talk about the event. So this is very interesting. And this event is a huge, people look forward to this every year. And I know they probably even have themselves on a waiting list, or they wait till, the minute tickets go on sale, they'll buy them. The in-person piece is sold out, correct?
It is, yes. The in-person piece is sold out. However, we still have virtual opportunities available. And so it's wonderful. This year is a hybrid event, which we're super excited about because it gives people more opportunity to participate. So with the virtual piece, virtual attendees will actually receive a premium meal kit, and they'll have everything they need in that meal kit to make a fabulous meal from the comfort of their own home, all while enjoying the culinary demonstration from Chef Richard Blaze. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. So we're super excited about that. And whether you're participating in person or you're participating from home, everyone will have access to our online auction. And we have some amazing items this year. We have more than 80 online auction items. So if you don't mind, I'd love to tell you a little bit about some of those.
Please do. And I'm actually,
Okay.
I'm glancing this way because I'm looking at your website. So I just want to say that people, if you can go to the website of all about the event. But no, go for it, Stephanie. Tell us about some of the great, because I don't even know what they are yet.
I'm just so excited. I wanted to share. So one of our events or one of our online auction items, we're offering a 4-day, 3-night stay in Sonoma Valley. That includes airfare for 4, and it also includes a private winery tour. So we're super excited about that. We are also offering, if sports are your thing, we have 2 passes to the US Open. We also have front row tickets to a men's Creighton basketball game, Husker volleyball tickets. So that's super exciting. And if you're into music, we've got you covered there. We are offering tickets to Maha Music Festival. We have tickets to New Kids on the Block, Bon Jovi, Earth, Wind, and Fire. So we have some excellent items to bid on this year, a little bit of everything for everyone. Now, bidding for those items does not open until the day of the event, which is March 3rd. However, if you just can't wait, you can head to our website, and we have some Insta-buy items that you can purchase right now. So head to our website, foodbankheartland.org. There you can purchase some virtual tickets and get some of those Insta-buy items right now.
So do we know what Chef Richard is preparing that night, or did we have to wait till we get there?
We do, but I'm going to save that for everyone so they can be surprised the day of the event. He is obviously an amazing chef with his skills are incredible. So I think he's going to put on a great show for everyone. He's got some really unique tricks that he does, and we can't wait to see him wow the crowd. We're super excited. Yeah.
Well, again, Stephanie, I'm so glad I had the opportunity to talk to you today. This is first of all, a great nonprofit organization that, like you said, serves so many. And again, we have 30 seconds left. How can people, if they don't, I mean, the event's one thing, but how can they give to Food Bank for the Heartland throughout the year?
Yeah, there's a variety of ways to help. Any monetary donation is appreciated, and no gift is too small. $1 can provide up to 4 meals to someone struggling. So monetary donations are wonderful. Food donations, we accept all food donations. They can bring them directly to the food bank. We're located at 10525 J Street in Omaha. Hours are 8 to 4:30, so anyone can drop off non-perishable items during that time. Another great way to give back is through volunteering. Head to our website. They can see what dates are available, and they can automatically register and give back. It's a great way to make a real difference in our community.
Yeah. Well, thank you again for joining me, and thank you for everything that you and the organization does for the Omaha metro community. I mean, you guys, span so many different counties. And I will see you. I mean, I'm going to buy my virtual ticket and get my food box, and I'm so excited. So I might even take some pictures of me enjoying it. So
we would love that. Thank you. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for having me today. And we just want to thank the community for all of their support. It's been wonderful.
Yeah. All right, folks, I hope to see you there. We'll be right back. Hello, my friends. I am so excited to be here with Chris Conages. He is the CEO of Lutheran Family Services of Nebraska. Chris, thank you so much for joining me today.
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
First of all, Lutheran Family Services going into its 130th year, which is amazing. I remember the celebration at 125. So much that this organization has done for the community and people within it and outside of it. So we might talk to you a little bit about what the future looks like, but we are talking, you've got an event coming up, Rally for Kids, that that's a big thing, and that people that come and join you.
It is, yeah. Rally for Kids, which is March 3rd. So coming up in a couple weeks and a couple Thursdays from now, from 6 to 9 p.m. down at the Sokol Arena on Creighton's campus. Really is meant to be just that. It's a rally. It's a sports-based or sports-themed, really low-key, almost like a tailgate type of event, where we just celebrate and rally behind the kids within our community.
Yep. And so a question I have you, should we be dressing up in tailgate attire? Should we dress up as our, the teams we support?
Absolutely. So I'm struggling right now. I'm a Cubs fan. I'm a Husker fan. I'm trying to figure out which team I'm going to support on that particular day. But absolutely, if you're a pro sports fan, a college fan, a high school fan, anything that you want to support, feel free to do that. One year I had to come directly from a meeting, and I showed up in a suit and felt completely out of place. So that's my one word of advice. We will make it fun for you, even if you're in a suit, but by all means, show up in all the sports gear that you want to show up.
Yeah, and I mean that's a fun thing about fundraising events. I mean, you're raising money for a cause that is impacting so many people. And let's talk about Lutheran Family Services again. I mean, who do you serve? The mission and where does the money go? Yeah, so we at Lutheran Family Services have 13 locations spread across the state. We go as far west as North Platte in our physical locations, but in essence have served individuals in over 70 counties in the last calendar year because of telehealth. And we serve individuals from, in essence, birth until they're in their senior years, from a wide variety of services that we can talk about a little bit more. And then we also provide much needed care and services to those that are the most vulnerable in our populations, meaning kids and refugees, immigrants, and those that suffer from severe mental health issues. Yeah, and I do want to bring up the refugee point, because I mean, as long as I've been working with Lutheran Family Services for so many years, and I know the refugee piece, and that's a big thing right now. I mean, maybe years ago it wasn't, but we've got people moving into our community that need us. Yes, that's a very good point. Refugee resettlement is a major portion of what it is that we do. We will, over this everybody remembers the horrifying scenes on TV last fall and last August, actually, around the pullout of the military from Kabul and the ramifications of some of those decisions. Lutheran Family Services, from the months of September through the end of February, we will have resettled over 700 refugees in that time frame, and probably over the course of the next couple months, as that volume continues to just kind of flow from the Afghanistan evacuation, will be well over 1,000 by the time it's all said and done, which is typically more than what we do on any given year. We're trying to do it in roughly about 6 months. And so it's put quite a strain on our staff, and a big shout out to our staff, but an even bigger shout out to the community, and the rallying of support and volunteers, and donations of time, talent, and treasures that we've been so gracious to receive from the Omaha community. And whether it's refugees, whether it's families, whether it's kids, mothers, whatnot. I mean, I always know money is people that can donate money. That's, a great way to go at it. But some people, they can donate. Are there other items that you need that might be just more easily available to them, or as a family, they can kind of get behind and do something that's a little more personal? Yeah, so we have lots of community groups, churches, book clubs. Yep. You name it, across the Omaha metropolitan area, doing exactly that. They're doing towel drives, they're doing formula drives,
they're doing diaper drives, and those things, while they support our refugee program, they also support our programming across the agency. So
Yeah, absolutely.
We have a need for formula and diapers and toys and some clothing items for our kiddos in foster care. So all of those things that those groups are so gracious to do that support and provide to us, in essence, provide support and tangible goods for the community that we serve.
Yeah. So going back to Rally for Kids, this is a rally for kids. And it's a way for everybody to get together on the 3rd of March. And where are we doing this at?
So it's down at the Sokol Arena,
Okay.
right on Creighton's campus. So if you're familiar with Creighton's campus at all, it sits kind of squarely between main campus and the CHI Health Center. It's a great location for this event because we get to leverage not only all of the sports themed things that are within the arena, but the basketball hoops and everything else. And so it's a great avenue or a great venue for us to be holding a rally because it just kind of fits into the whole theme of what it is that we're trying to get done.
All right. And you have a special guest lined up to entertain your guests. Who is that?
So Mr. Seidman, I call him Mr. Seidman, is a world-renowned musician, a magician. He could probably be a musician, Andy. The guy is that talented. He is that talented. I'm sure he's probably a musician as well. But he's really known for being a magician as well as a comedian. He's been on numerous shows, both magic shows. Penn and Teller have a show where you get to try to trick them on what the way that the trick is done. He's been on that show and actually tricked Penn and Teller.
Really?
On how to be able to get that done. He's also created tricks for the show Mind Freak, which those of you that are magician fans out there, you'll know what that means. But yeah, he's an unbelievably creative individual. He uses both magic and comedy to really tell a story.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to be a great individual for this type of event because it really is just about having fun and having fun and in essence supporting the kiddos in the community.
Well, Chris, thank you so much. I mean, thank you for the role that you've stepped into for this organization. And, there's a lot to be done, but I think the future does look bright.
Yes, it does. Yeah, we've got big goals and big plans for Lutheran Family Services. I feel very fortunate to be taking over an organization that has a heritage of 130 years, but has the nimbleness, the foresight, and the vision to really, truly meet the needs of the community and really meet the needs of individual families all across the metro. So really, truly, I'm humbled by the position and truly honored to be in this role and really try to make a difference for all people in this great city that we call home.
Yeah. All right, Chris, thank you once again. And I'll see you on the 3rd.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome, everyone. I am so excited and honored to be here with Rachel D. Fox. I've known Rachel for several years now, and she just keeps doing more amazing and inspiring things. And we're here to talk about the nonprofit that you founded, You Go Girl, and also this amazing, exciting summit coming up. So, but first of all, Rachel, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me, Andy. It's such a pleasure always to be with you.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will mention that we did honor Rachel a couple weeks ago at the 40 Under 40 as a game changer of the year. I'm going to be talking more to her about that in a later conversation, a later interview. But today I want to talk about You Go Girl and this summit coming up. So let's just talk, what inspired you to create this nonprofit? Because that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah. So I get that question a lot. And when I was getting ready to start You Go Girl, it really wasn't an idea to start a nonprofit organization. I really set out to just have an event where girls and women can feel inspired, encouraged, and empowered. And I wanted it to be so uplifting that the negativity just had no room to exist there.
Yeah.
So if I back up, when I was getting ready to start it, my daughter, who is now 15, she was coming home from middle school because she had been bullied by some of her peers because of what she looked like. There's a long story there. My daughter was diagnosed with a rare disease, and some of the medications she took made her body look a little bit different than people were used to.
Yeah.
But that is no excuse for people to divulge their bullying on other people. And as a mom, you just go into mama bear mode and you just want to defend your child. But then something resonated in me that not only was this message relevant for my daughter, it was relevant for me as an adult in my age. And then also I saw myself as a young child being bullied as well. And I thought to myself, how many other people have experienced this or will experience that? And my little idea became something more broad, where I wanted to touch other people's lives. And that is where You Go Girl was originated. I wanted to make an impact on girls and women and allow them to see what they can be, so that they don't even look towards the negativity of bullying, low self-esteem, and low confidence.
Yeah. And you founded You Go Girl in
2018.
Okay, that's okay. I was going to say 2018.
Yes.
And then from there, you created this annual summit. And how many years is this in the making?
Well, we started in 2018, and so we had our summit at the AIM Exchange Building downtown. We overtook all of their floors there, and we had something on every single floor. It was so amazing. And then 2019, we took over North High School. We had a basketball game. We had like all kinds of speakers. Michelle Bandor from KTV, she came and spoke about her triumph over being bullied by somebody sending her a nasty letter in the mail. There were so many things there. There were mental health therapists there, women in tech there, women in politics. So, and then 2020 hit and the pandemic shut everything down. So as an organization, I made the decision that we wouldn't do any summit activity. We just wanted to kind of just feel things out and allow people to be able to absorb all the things that were going on. Because if you remember, everybody shifted from in-person events to digital events, and everybody was being inundated with Zoom this, Zoom that, and Zoom that. And as a founder, I didn't want to be one of those organizations that we just have to have it for the sake of having it. And so we took a pause. We needed to take a pause. 2021, we did the same thing, but we were planning on what we would do for 2022. And because I am just overly cautious, and I want to make sure that the people that participate are safe and healthy, and I don't want to get into the politics of this or that, we decided to go 100% digital with our summit. So we're back at it this year with a digital experience.
Well, and again, I'm looking at your website, yougogirlomaha.com, and there's a page here about the summit, which is on, like I said, Saturday, March 12th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So what can people expect? And before you answer that, who comes to this? Who's invited to this?
The event is open to anyone that will come. And I will tell you, Andy, even though our mission is focused on girls and women, we've had all kinds of people we've had boys attend our summit. We've had male allies to attend and speak at our summits and come to some of our coding clubs. So it is open to anyone who would like to come and feel encouraged, empowered, and inspired. We typically target the middle school-ish, high school type age range, but we have something in this summit for everyone. So we have a breakout session that will be specifically for women, that will have an empowering message. I might be speaking and saying a few words to women and to girls, but here's some other things that you can expect. We have a live DJ. I don't know if you've ever been to a Zoom virtual experience where there is a DJ pumping out the tunes, but we're going to have that.
I haven't.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. I'm so excited I'm so pumped. Every time I think about a DJ on Zoom, I'm just over the moon about it. Felicia Webster, formerly Webster, now Casher. She is an Omaha native, and she will be our MC. She is amazing. She is a poet. She is an activist. She does so many amazing things, and she's also done some emceeing. She emceed our very first in-person event, and so she's back again by popular demand. We have some people that are from the community here in Omaha, and then we've also outreached to others abroad. I have a friend of mine, Mona. She is a poet, author, speaker. She will be speaking about her experience. She used to work for Tesla. So we have some insight there. We have a women in technology panel. We have other speakers who are coming that are going to talk about their journey in health and wellness, business owners. We have so many different things. The owners of Own Your Own Trail, they will be there. KT McBratney. I'm probably butchering that name, but we're gonna start drip feeding the speakers and everything that you can expect on our social media pages to come.
All right, so let's talk about that. People can find you on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Just
at You Go Girl Omaha, at yougogirlomaha.com. You can find us on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. We're on all of the social media feeds, and you can also get in touch with us from our website, yougogirlomaha.com. And we are so excited. And I do want to say this, the tickets are $10. However, if there's anyone out there that cannot afford that, we will provide the ability for you to attend, and we will send you the 12-month planner. We want you to have the workbook. We want you to have all the digital assets and physical assets that everybody else is getting. So don't let cost be a barrier. And then in the event that somebody does not have like a computer technology or their phone or anything like that, they can reach out to us because we might be small, but we're mighty, and we have the ability to be able to provide. Let's say if a young woman says, I don't have a computer at all, but I want to join, we might be able to do something there. We can't provide it for everyone, but we might be able to provide it for some who really, really, truly have a need and want to attend.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this. And tickets are $10.
Yep.
You can go to yougogirlomaha.com and learn all about it. I'm actually, I'm down. I am.
Yes.
I'm down. I'm going to be there. And you know what, Rachel, we're out of time. So like I said, I'm going to bring you back, and we are going to talk more about you because your story is inspiring. This book just came out not too long ago. You're doing so many things. And sometimes when it looks like the odds are against you, so to speak, or that's what people, think that the odds are against you. And maybe on some level they really are, but what do you do to just forge ahead? And so that's the next conversation I'm going to have with you, because you are so inspiring. And I am just, again, so blessed to have met you just a few years ago. So thank you.
It's such a blessing. It's a blessing to know you too, Andy. Thank you so much for having me on today. And I can't wait to talk to you more about the book and all the different things that have happened in my life, and that's meant to inspire others. So thank you so much.
You are welcome.